this death brute's gonna kill me! If I make it to Vault 3, I'll be safe. I just gotta get inside. Here, I just gotta use my pip switch to open this door. Okay, close. Finally, safe and sound. Hey everyone, welcome to Vault 3, my home away from the apocalypse. In this video today, I'm going to show you guys how to build this bunker door right here. Recently, Amazon Prime had probably the first ever video game made into a actually really awesome series. Normally that seems like a difficult thing to do, and normally the source material will get butchered, but they did a great job, and it's sitting at like 4.5 stars. Season 2 is in the production, but bunkers are the rage. And another bunker that is pretty famous is Legion's bunker over on his channel. There'll be a link in the description. Be sure to go check it out. He had messaged me on Discord and wanted me to come up with a door design for his bunker, so I came up with this one. This one uses the ability to assign thrusters to switches. It is a very simple model that is using gravity and balloons inside of there to lift it up, keep it off the ground. It slides nice and easy, and it's got the tires to stop it. So I'm going to show you guys how to build this. This is probably the easiest automated door other than the ones you can buy in Anarchy Acres, but I don't know how red doors will look on the front of a bunker. So let me show you how to build this so you guys can add this to your Fallout shelter. Okay, so the first thing is that this layout is 64 by 18. So when you're setting up this in front of your base, be sure you have enough area to work. We're going to start off with the 4x4 granite pieces. We're going to put 2 like this. Then we're going to move this one over 2 so that you have a gap there. 1 more there. And then we're going to bring this 2 blocks this way. After you've done that, you're going to grab the dine-in thin floor, 12 by 2 by 1. We're going to put 2 of them down like that, and then we're going to stack 2 more on top, and then we're going to repeat that over here. Now we're going to grab the 4 by 16 by 2 granite foundation, and we're going to put 1 there and 1 here. Now we're going to go back to the 4 by 4 by 2, and we're going to put 2 down here and 2 down here. And now we're going to place a 3rd one, but this one is going to get removed. So, and then 1 more, and then come back and remove this one and remove this one. Once that's done, we're just going to go ahead and fill in this here space and here. So this is what your design should look like up to this point. Okay, now we're going to grab these sidewalk foundation pieces, the 4 by 4 by 12s, and if you'll look at these, you'll see that there's a little bit of a gray pattern on top. You don't have to line these up, but I like lining them up. I think it looks good. Your build may cover them up, but for this build, I'm just going to go and line those up. Now I'm going to switch over to this one that has a line in the back. Put those here. We're going to leave a spot here, 4 dots over, and then put 1 of them down. We're going to put curves in on those other ones. Okay, so you should have these 2 spots here left open, and 4 spots over here left open. Let's go ahead and fill these in. Now we're going to grab the curve pieces, the sidewalk foundation curves. I think this is what really makes this door stand out and just look as good as it does. Oops, put that one in wrong. Let's fix it. So with these curves, it gives you this really cool little profile here. You want to make sure that you got the flat pieces in and the curves on the outside. Man, that just looks good. Okay, now that we got that done, now we're going to build the box. Not real hard, we're going to do it here in the middle. Alright, we're going to put down a floor piece. It doesn't matter what it is, it's going to get knocked out. You just want to be sure that you don't cover this up with the other pieces, and so that you have a nice place to punch when you're done building. For this build, I am using the free pieces from Foundations page, and I'm using Castle Floors, but feel free to change up this part of the build to whatever colors you want to use and whatever sets you have. Okay, we're going to grab our 8x4x1. We're going to make sure we have a space over on the right side, like that. And then we're going to put down 2 more boards. So it should look like that so far. Now we're going to grab a 12x2x1. We're going to put one there and one here. And then we're going to put one more side on, like that. So this is how your floor should look so far. Now in this next part, it's very important that you use an interior wall. The interior walls are just a little bit smaller than the other pieces and will allow you to put the roof on this with no problems. If later on you find out you have an issue with putting the roof on, chances are you used an exterior wall instead of an interior wall. Once you got your piece, you're going to snap it down right there on this edge. And then you're going to put another one there and another one there. Once you've done that, grab the small thruster and you're going to put 3 of those spaced out on that wall like that. Now you're going to grab your wrench and you're going to turn these to channel 1. And if I could suggest this, double check. Just double check. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally thought I had gotten all 3 thrusters only to find out I'd only gotten 2 of the 3 thrusters. Now we're going to put down 2 more 2x8x12 walls right here and right here. And now we can grab some balloons and put down 2 balloons like this. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do 3. And we're going to grab the 2x8x12 again. And we're going to put one down there. At this point in the build, we're going to go ahead and knock out this floor. We are not done here yet. We just have to do this in the proper stages so that things don't pop off and go the wrong direction. The reason why we did put 2 balloons in there is so that when this thing came down, it wouldn't crash down too hard, add a little support. Okay, now we have the 8x4x1 castle floor number 3, and we're going to put 3 of those down like this. Now we're going to grab the 12x2x1, and we're going to fill in the rest of the top here like this. Perfect. And now we need to put our roof on so that we can put the rest of the balloons on and not have this fly up into the air. We're going to grab a 16x2x1. We're going to put 2 of them on both sides. And if you'd like to, you can fill this spot in. But for me, I like seeing the floor go back and forth, so I'm going to leave it open. Okay, now that we have these filled in, and we were super careful to make sure we didn't accidentally attach any of these to the box down below, we're now going to fill in this little area here. We're going to use the 8x2x1. We're just going to center that up so we got a little gap there, a little gap there, and that's all good to go. Okay, so on this next part, you got to be real careful that when you put this little wall in here, that you don't snap it onto this. See how that's touching? That's a big no-no. So we're going to want to come over here and push this way. We're going to come inside here now, and we're going to put down our rockets and our other balloons. Okay, so now we're going to add balloons, and we're just going to watch the bottom. We do need to make sure that we have enough room for our rockets over here. Okay, now we're going to put our rockets on. We're just going to try and be sure they're in the middle of the wall because we got these 2 side pieces to still put in. Okay, now we have the 2x2x12, and we double check to make sure that we're not touching this edge because that could go horribly wrong and all the balloons could pop off. And that now we just need to come over to the other side, grab our wrench, and we need to set these thrusters to channel 2. If you forget this point, just know that these are default set to channel 3. So you can use that to set your switches. But I like to do 1 and 2. Now we're going to push that over, grab other wall, make sure we're not touching. There we go. Now, you can put your switches on, or you can do what I did, leave them off, and then when someone comes over, they might be like, hey, how do I get in here? And only you, with your trusty pip switch, will be able to get in to your home. But we're going to go ahead and set this on here. And remember, we had number 1 pushing that way. Oh, guess what? It didn't work. That's okay. This is a known glitch in the game. The way to fix this is to log out and then log back in, and your thrusters will be working. So let's go ahead and log out and log back in. Okay, we're back in the game. Flip that switch. Oh yay, it works. So if you guys do run into that problem, do that. While we got that down there, I'm gonna go ahead and put our small tires on. And now we're gonna move that back down here and put small tires on this side. So if you remember, we set those other rockets to channel 2. So this should push that down that way. Perfect. We're gonna put tires down here now. Awesome. And since we put the tires on, the switch is now not in the place where I wanted it. So I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna put this switch here now. Now that you have the switch in the place that you want it, you can readjust switches as you have the need or desire to. You can also run over here, and we can add switches to this side. And now we have a fully functioning door going back and forth. And in this area here, you can do what you want. I added some half walls here, but just whatever you do, just be sure that you don't go inside of here. So you can either add half walls to the bottom and the top, or whatever you would like. Just be sure that you don't touch that or build it into this area. Overall, I think this was a really super easy design and a lot of fun. There's one last thing that I want to show you, and this goes into your world may be different than my world. Let's say you're having problems with this moving, and it's not quite off the ground as much as you'd like. I would recommend knocking out that bigger wall there and then adjusting your balloons in here accordingly. I found this to be the best way to do any kind of repairs or fixes inside of this box. So after making the adjustments that we wanted and double checking to make sure that nothing is touching so that you don't pop all your balloons, we're going to grab our 2x8x12 interior wall. We're going to snap that in, replace the switch, set the channel, and watch it work. So everyone, if you enjoyed this video, would you do me the biggest favor? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more builds like this. It really helps the channel out. And as always, by God's grace, have a great day, and I will see you in your fallout shelter. Bye!